Let me ask you something. What's the real secret to a long, happy, and truly fulfilling life? Well, today, we're going to unpack a powerful concept from Japan that might just hold the answer.
It's the question we all ask ourselves at some point, right? Is it about money? Is it about fame? Or is it something a little quieter? Something much, much deeper? Well, it turns out the answer might be found on a small island in Japan.
Let me introduce you to the people of Okinawa. This place has one of the highest numbers of centenarians, that's people living to be over 100, on the entire planet. And here's the thing. They don't just live long, they live well. Their secret isn't some magic pill, it's a whole philosophy.
And that philosophy is called Ikigai. You say it like Ikigai. It roughly translates to a reason for being, or my personal favorite way to think about it, the reason you wake up in the morning. It's this core idea that having a clear purpose is what gives you energy, motivation, and makes life feel truly meaningful.
So how do we actually put Ikigai into practice in our own lives? Well, the Okinawan approach is really built on three main pillars. The first one, and you could argue it's the most important, is all about the mindset you bring to each and every day.
So the Ikigai mindset is based on a few key ideas. It's about finding that deep immersion in your work, rejecting that constant rush of modern life. It's about accepting that things don't have to be perfect, being thankful for the small joys, and building up the strength to get through challenges. Let's take a closer look at a couple of these.
First up, there's flow. You know this feeling? It's that magical state where you're so completely absorbed in what you're doing. Could be painting, writing code, gardening, anything, that you totally lose track of time. Hours feel like minutes. This isn't just about being productive. It's a huge source of joy and a pretty good sign you're doing something you genuinely love.
And right alongside flow is this beautiful idea called wabi-sabi. It's all about finding beauty in imperfection. Think of a ceramic bowl that's cracked and then mended with gold. The flaw actually becomes the most beautiful part of its story. Wabi-sabi teaches us to accept life's imperfections, and our own, which frees us from all that stress of chasing some impossible ideal.
And when you actually ask the Okinawan elders what their secret is, their advice is just so simple and beautiful. It's not about complicated life hacks. It's about having a light heart, a quick smile, and just finding the joy in this moment, right now.
Okay, let's move on to the second pillar. Let's see how this incredible mindset actually translates into physical habits, because a long life definitely requires a healthy body. But the way the Okinawans approach it might actually surprise you.
A huge principle in Okinawa is a little phrase called hara hachi bu. All it is a simple reminder to stop eating when you feel about 80% full. This little habit of moderation prevents you from overtaxing your body, and it's a real cornerstone of their physical health. Simple, but so effective.
And their diet? It's simple, packed with nutrients, and mostly built around vegetables, tofu, and seaweed. They eat fish, but not a ton of it. And instead of sugary drinks, they're sipping on green tea, which is full of antioxidants. The focus isn't on restriction. It's all about nourishing your body with real, natural foods.
So what about exercise? Well, they're not spending hours and hours at the gym. Instead, movement is just woven right into the fabric of their day. We're talking about gardening, walking, even just daily chores. The focus isn't on these high-intensity, exhausting bursts, but on gentle, consistent motion that keeps the body active and flexible for your entire life.
Okay, so we've got the mindset and the lifestyle. But this third and final pillar, this one might be the most powerful of them all. It's the deep, unwavering support of a community.
At the very heart of the Okinawan community is this concept called a moai. Now, this isn't just your group of friends. It's a committed social support network, usually formed when they're kids, that lasts for their entire lives. It is a profound promise that you will never, ever be alone.
The security a moai provides is just incredible. It's practical. I mean, if someone runs into financial trouble or gets sick, the group steps in. But even more important is that profound sense of belonging. It's like a built-in defense system against loneliness, a social safety net that we now know is just as vital to our health as diet or exercise.
So, we've seen the pillars of a life built around Ikigai. But how do you find your own? How do you actually discover that reason to wake up in the morning?
Well, it starts by asking yourself 4 simple but really profound questions. First, what do you absolutely love to do? That's your passion. Second, what are you really good at? That's your profession. Third, what does the world need from you? That's your mission. And finally, the practical one. What can you actually get paid for? That's your vocation.
Your Ikigai is right there in the middle, at the intersection of all four of those areas. See, it's not just about what you love, or just about what you get paid for. It's that sweet spot where your passion, your profession, your mission, and your vocation all come together. That creates a balanced and deeply fulfilling purpose.
The Okinawan elders say that having this purpose is the ultimate anti-aging secret. It's not about trying to stop the years from passing, it's about filling those years with so much life that age really does become just a number.
So, I'm going to leave you with that question. Take a moment, maybe later today, and really think about it. What's the reason you wake up in the morning? Because your answer might just be the first step toward a longer, happier, and more purposeful life. I really hope this helps you find it.